In this video, we'll change the locator for the boring bar, we'll change the tool projection for the end mill in its operation, and then we'll relaunch simulation and see what our process looks like to this point. I've got the tool setup manager open. I'm going to remove the boring bar and locator in index position 3. I'm going to right click on the upper turret and expand all, and I'll right click on index position 3 and remove component in all children. So now I want a cylindrical boring bar holder for my boring bar. So in my list I have a 32mm boring bar left. I'm going to drag that up until I see the little arrow that I can drop it, and I have a position open but nothing in it. And then I'll take my boring bar, drag that into that position, and let's take a look at it. We'll go to the bottom view, swing it around, and it looks pretty good. We can maybe use a bushing in there, but for our purposes, that'll get the job done. I'm going to go back to the operation to change the tool projection and the milling holder for the cross mill. So in operation number 9, I'm going to open up the parameters, and I'm going to go to the holder. And we can see that we have a tool projection length of 75. So I want to shorten this up to 50. And you can see that currently it's only going to allow me to go from 60 to 75. So I could go down to 60, but I want to go down to 50. The max tool projection Mastercam will allow is the length of the shoulder of the tool. So let's go take a look at that. I'll double click on the tool. We can see that the overall length of the tool is 75. We have a cutting length of 50 and a shoulder length of 60. So I'm going to change the cutting length to 45, and I'll change the shoulder length to 50. This will allow me to get up inside that holder. We'll update everything. This will allow me to get up inside that holder to 50. And that'll shorten that stick out amount. So I'll just regenerate that. And let's take a quick look at it. We'll right click and view component in all children. And we can see the tool projection has changed on the end mill. It's a little bit shorter and it's a more rigid setup. Let's take a look at what simulation looks like. I'm going to select the G1 button and post to the sync manager. We can see that we're fully synced with our green icon. I'll select the launch button and launch into simulation. So we have no collisions. I'm going to zoom in on the left spindle a little bit, and I'm going to hit run. And you'll notice we do our cross center line facing with the prime turning and then our rough. And we'll drill it, rough bore it, finish bore, finish turn on the OD. We'll do a groove undercut for the thread. Then we'll thread the part. Cross contour and transform. And it looks like we have a good process on our left spindle. Next we'll do our pick-off cutoff operation.